Good afternoon, guys. Second video of today. Can't be doing too bad. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope you're all enjoying the sun, and I hope you're in the best health you could possibly be in. Welcome to my channel, guys. Joey Barnett TV. As I say, I hope everyone is doing well. Now, this is only going to be a quick upload because I promised my missus today that I'd cook her a Sunday dinner, and my Sunday dinner is a jerk chicken, rice and peas. So I've got that in the oven at the minute, so I can't hang about on here for too long. I can just give you a quick brief of what I'm going to be talking about this afternoon, in depth probably. Now, it's all about being institutionalized, and where that stemmed from was from the early 1980s. The first time I went away was 1981 or 82. That would have been a ball stall, then straight out of ball stall into detention centre, straight out of DC into a young offenders, out of young offenders into a prison, adult prison. By the time I got that 12-year sentence, I was actually institutionalised already. So, because I'd done so much bird running up to that, basically, when I was outside of jail, before I got that big long sentence, when I was outside of jail, I was a bit of a loose cannon, and a bit of a fearless person, you could say, and a very, very game person at that. And that's why so many people amongst the underworld and amongst the criminal fraternity actually wanted me on their team, because they see how game I was, they see I was stumped, and yeah, you know, the rest was history, guys. But that's where it actually stemmed from, the institutionalized. Now I'm going to skip forward a little bit and tell you, give you an example of how I became institutionalized, what I was doing to keep my mind occupied on that long sentence. And basically, when I got that long sentence, you know, after probably around a year, 18 months of acting like a madman, fighting numerous people, slashing numerous people, being very, very violent towards other inmates and getting shipped from prison to prison, from seg to seg, good order and discipline, you know, lay downs one after the other. I was a very unpredictable man. But when I eventually, not rolled over, but when I eventually realised that, you know, this could potentially get me another sentence, the way I was cutting capers, because there is quite, you know, I know so many people that have got life sentences, outside charges whilst I was in prison. So I knuckled down after a few years. And what I was doing in my cell was matchstick modelling. Now, basically, this is carpentry, but on a very, very small scale. And the work what I was producing was on another level. It really was on another level. What's made me bring this video up is my sister Angela still has my barrel top wagon, which I made for her in 1999 or 2000 out of matchstick models, and it was a proper lot. The barrel top, it had all the step on the front, you know, all the everything in it, even the inside of it, because I put the roof on last and I put all the decorations in first, and then I put the roof over. But even all the roof is in matches, not material, which is it took many months to do. And what I do is, when I go around to my sister's next, I'll actually do a video and I'll show you the wagon. And yeah, it's on top of my sister's cabinet, and it is 24 years old, and it still looks like it was done yesterday. I did recently give it a little bit of a sand down with a bit of light sandpaper to get the dust off of it. But yeah, it just goes to show you how long these things last. So that's what I was getting up to when I was in there, and it started off in Parkhurst, by the way. Matchstick modelling. I made all sorts: pianos, jewelry boxes, lorries. What I didn't make, I made barrel top wagons, carts. There's so much stuff. Basically, when I finished one project, I started another one straight away, and my whole cell was literally like a carpentry workshop, and that ain't no word of a lie. There is matches covering the whole cell. I built worktops up out of cardboard, and painted all the cardboards to make it look like fitted furniture. So I made a proper job of it, and as I said, I was very, very content in my surroundings. And it wasn't long that when the screws was opening my door up, I was actually, for association, I was actually pushing the door back over because I didn't want to go outside the cell because I had everything in my cell. When I wasn't doing matchstick modelling, I was doing poetry or writing or reading or exercising. There's, you know, I got so content and so happy in my surroundings that it took its toll on me, and that's what made me institutionalized, being happy in my surroundings. And when I was outside, you know, of jail, you know, it was like a playground to me, and it was a revolving door. It really was. So yeah, guys, I'm going to leave this video here because I'm going to dish me a bit of grub up and have a nice bit of grub, and I'll be back at you again this afternoon, guys. Hope everyone's enjoying their weekend, man. Peace.